Mm-hmm.
For 8 years I dreamed of fire. Trees ignited as I passed them, oceans burned. Even so, the moment my mattress started to burn, I bolted awake. The sharp chemical smell was nothing like the hazy syrup of my dreams. They could not be confused. Standing in the middle of the room, I located the source of the fire. A neat row of wooden matches lined the foot of the bed. But the bare synthetic mattress would not ignite. It smoldered, and then the fire went out. It was my 18th birthday. Victoria Jones has spent a childhood in the foster care system, and she has been unable to get close to anyone growing up. And now she is 18 and emancipated from the system. Victoria reflects on her childhood of broken promises and tries to take control of her own life in The Language of Flowers by Vanessa Diffenbaugh. In the living room, a row of fidgeting girls sat on the sagging couch. Their eyes scanned my body and settled on my unburned feet. One girl looked relieved, another disappointed. If I'd been staying another week, I would have remembered each expression. I would have retaliated with rusty nails and soles of shoes, or pebbles in bowls of chili. But in an hour I'd be gone. The girls knew this, everyone. From the center of the couch, a girl stood up. I didn't immediately recognize her, but as she crossed the room, I noticed something familiar in her walk. Arms bent and aggressive. Inches from my body, she stopped, her chin jutting into the space between us. The fire, she said evenly, was from all of us. Happy birthday. The only ways out of a group home like this were to run away, age out, or be institutionalized. Level 14 kids weren't adopted. They rarely, as if ever, went home. These girls knew their prospects. In their eyes was nothing but fear, of me, of their housemates, or of the life they'd earned or been given. I felt an unexpected rush of pity. I was leaving. They had no choice but to stay. Meredith, my social worker, arrived at 10, as she said she would. I waited on the front porch, a cardboard box balanced on my thighs. In 18 years, I'd collected mostly books. I slunk into the front seat next to Meredith and closed the door. Well, are you ready? She said. I shrugged. This is it, you know. Your life starts here. No one to blame but yourself from here on out. Meredith Cobbs, the social worker responsible for selecting the stream of adopted families that gave me back, wanted to talk to me about blame. 8 years earlier, Meredith had picked me up to take me to Elizabeth. I was 9 years old. I'm not supposed to tell you this, Meredith began. Her words were slow, the sentence drawn out for effect. But I think you deserve to know. This is your last chance, your very last chance. Victoria, did you hear me? When you turn 10, the country will label you as unadoptable. And even I won't keep trying to convince families to take you. It'll be group home after that until you're 18. And if this doesn't work out, just promise me you'll think about that. The bath was already drawn. It made me feel uneasy to think that Elizabeth knew I would arrive dirty. Do you need my help? She asked. No, the bathtub was sparkling white. The soap nestled among the seashells in a reflective metal dish. Come down when you're dressed, and then be quick. A clean outside was arranged for me on the white wood vanity. When I came back downstairs, Elizabeth was sitting at the kitchen table, her food untouched and her napkin in her lap. I was dressed in the clothes she had purchased. I was a head shorter than most of the girls in my class, and I had lost 5 pounds earlier that summer in foster care. When I told Meredith for the reason for my weight loss, she had pulled me from the home to launch an investigation. The judge listened to my story and then to Miss Tapley's. I will not be made a criminal for refusing to cater to the demands of a picky eater, she had said. Miss Tapley was lying. I had more faults than Meredith could list in the court report, but I was not a picky eater. For the entire month of June, Miss Tapley had made me prove my hunger. It started on my first day in her home, the day after school let out, in a voice kind enough to arouse my suspicion. She asked to know my favorite and least favorite foods. Pizza was my favorite, and frozen peas my least. For dinner that night, she served me a bowl of peas, still frozen. If I was truly hungry, she had said, I would eat it. I walked away. Miss Tapley locked the refrigerator and all the kitchen cabinets. For 2 days, I left my room only to use the bathroom. Cooking smells pushed under my door at regular intervals. The phone rang and the TV grew louder and softer. Miss Tapley did not come to me. I was sweating, shaking when I returned to the kitchen table on the third night. The peas in the bowl were shriveled and hard. Miss Tapley glared at me over the top of a dish towel as grease popped on the stove, lecturing me about foster kids eating because they were traumatized. Food is not for comfort, she said as I placed the first pea in my mouth. It rolled down my tongue and stuck in my throat like a pebble. Swallowing hard, I ate another, counting each pea as it went down. The smell of grease and something frying kept me going. 36, 37. After the 38th pea, I vomited back into the bowl. Try again, she said, gesturing to the half-digested peas. The weeks continued this way until Meredith came for a monthly visit. By then, the weight was already lost. Elizabeth was still smiling, though. You are beautiful, she said. I couldn't remember the last time that had allowed me to use the bathtub. I wondered what it would cost me. Climbing up into the chair, I stay at the kitchen table. Set out was enough food for a family of 6.